Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a update to my cash binder. So I've been cash stuffing for almost 2 years now, and I used to do cash stuffings every paycheck on my channel, but I felt like they were getting a little bit redundant. So now I'm just going to periodically do some updates when I have something to report or something fun to share or something more than just adding, a couple of $100 to my binder. So let's get into this. I today will be cash stuffing $500, and this is from not just my regular paycheck, but also a bonus that I just got. So I'm able to put a little bit extra in, and some of this I'm putting in cash, and then some of them I've already made automatic transfers into my high yield savings account with Ally, so they can just go ahead and start accruing interest. And then I'll also be pulling some out of this binder as well and exchanging them for placeholders. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. All right, it's all here, $500. And sorry if you hear Indy, she is on the bed rolling around and acting a little crazy. So let's get started. Let me make sure we're in frame here. All right, so starting with Miss Indy Girl. So I made a $100 transfer directly from my bonus paycheck into Ally. So there's already $100 in there, and then I'm adding 20, 40, 60. So let's first account for the $100 that I transferred, and Indy's playing with her lamb chop. Indy loves lamb chop, and it is the 15th of August today. I added $100, making that $460, and then I am adding an additional $60. So total we're gonna have $520. Okay, over here. All right, so we have 100, 200. Let's go ahead and pull out a placeholder for this, just for posterity's sake. Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time with these. Maybe I should just pull them all out because we're gonna need quite a few of these. Goodness, that one's stuck. Maybe we'll just leave that one for now. These are all fives. I do need this one. Okay, so the $100 transfer and the additional money. So this should be 520, 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, and 520. So I'm leaving 120 out of here. I will be exchanging these and taking all of this back, and we are putting a $500 placeholder in here. This budget binder is from Amazon. I'll have it linked in my storefront. These are from Lily Budgets. These trackers are from, not Lily Budgets, I almost said Lily Budgets, Sav Saves. And then these are also from Lily Budgets. So $520, and then going back to the bank, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So $200 is going back to the bank, and I'm going to write that down over here off screen so that I don't forget. So that's the back to the bank. Hopefully I don't mess that up. So now we have 520. And the reason I wanted to have 520 is because 500 is what I like to keep in Indy's high yield savings account in Ally for any vet visits that were to come up. And then I wanted to have an extra 20 because she is getting groomed on Tuesday, and I wanted to have a $20 tip for her groomer. So that is Miss Indy Girl, and she's back to her $500. So in case there was, for whatever reason, something would happen, I would have to take her to the vet, or just for her annual vet stuff next year, we are ready to go. Vacation is next, and vacation is getting $40. So now we have 20, 40, 60, $80 with vacation. I don't have any large vacations planned at the moment. We're trying to see if we're gonna be able to go to the beach in September, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to swing it. So we have $80. Every little bit helps, saving up for those vacations, and some of this might also end up going towards our honeymoon. Okay, car. Car, we are adding $60, 20, 40, 60. So we have $1,000 in the bank in Ally. And this placeholder is from A Little of It All from Taylor. 100 or 1100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1200, 1220, 1240. 1100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1200. Why is this not right? Did I not update it? Where did this money come from? 1000, 1100, 11, 20, 40, 60, oh, 80. Duh. And now we have 1200, 1220, 1240. So we already put the money in, of course. Ugh, Lena. Okay. 11, 20, 40, 60, 80, 12, 1220, 1240. So $1,240 in my car envelope. And this is for car maintenance, but also my down payment on my next car whenever I need that. My car is paid off. I am taking it on Tuesday for inspection as well as an oil change. So hopefully it passes inspection, but my car's never passed inspection on the first time, so I'm anticipating needing to use some of this money for that, which is fine. It is what it is. Okay. Wedding. We are adding $100, and I made a $500 transfer, you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5. I made a $500 transfer, so let's first put that in. So we'll have $1,900 since I added $500, and that was today. And then I'm adding another $100, making this an even $2,000, y'all, which is so exciting. And if you know, you know, in wedding planning, $2,000 doesn't go very far. All right, so 1,000, 1,100. Well, we know this is 2,000, so taking this out, this is going in. We now have $2,000, and I think eventually I'll get a placeholder that I can just update, you know, write how much is in Ally on there, because otherwise that's going to be a lot of placeholders. So going back to the bank, we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. So $500 going back to the bank, and plus the transfer. But let me put these over here, and we'll use these to condense. Okay, so that was 500 for wedding. And just update for wedding, for those of you that are interested, we have booked our photographer. So we booked our venue, our photographer, and we've sent out our save the dates. So the next step is a cake and a dress, figuring out flowers and a DJ. So yeah, I feel like a lot of the bigger things are done now that we have the photographer and the venue and everything, and all of that is good to go. Okay, gifts. Gifts is getting $40. So gifts has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So $140 in gifts. Nope, this one. And I feel like these are a very sustainable option versus the paper ones, because you can just keep reusing these. So I really do like these and like what they represent for the environment, because I definitely try to use reuse things as much as I can. Christmas. Okay, this cutie little envelope is from A Little of It All, and for Christmas we are adding $80, 20, 40, 60, 80, and this is gonna fully fund Christmas, y'all. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500. So 500 was my goal for Christmas. But I mean, I'm gonna keep adding a little bit here and there, $20 here, $20 there. But I'm really glad to have my goal and to transfer this into Ally so that it can start accruing interest and making money for my money. So $500 going back to the bank for Christmas. Okay, and then let me update. Oh, let me put my $500 placeholder in here first. So 500. And then this can just accrue interest. Oh, this is full. Let me pull out of my drawer a new one. Let's find a fun Christmassy one to use now. Let me see. How about this one? This is bright and colorful and fun. Okay. So this is, oops, I'll put this here. Okay, category is Christmas. Today is the 15th. We added $80. We have a total of 500. All right, that's so exciting. Oh, did I get it? I don't, oh, crap. Look at that. Dang it. I can probably get that off, right? I would imagine so. All right, moving on to personal. Let me give that another second to dry. Okay, my personal savings is getting $40. Look, somebody wrote on that 20. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 80, 300, 320. Alrighty. So 320, we added $40. Okay. Moving right along to household is also getting $40. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So $200 in our household savings. Ooh, look at this one. This one's gonna get a new one as well. Maybe we should just go ahead and put one in here because there's only one more. And I feel like I'm going to forget if I don't do it. Let's go with this one. I like this one. This is a good household one. Okay, and then we added $40 and we have 200. Very, very cool. Oh. Pull this one out. Haircut is still fully funded at $120. I still have not gotten my haircut. And then we have nails for our last $40 going in nails for my next fill. I did get a fill and a pedicure. Yep, fill and pedi. So now we're back to 40. We added 40 and it is the 15th. Oh, that was terrible. Oh well. Okay. So now here we should have $1,200. Let's make sure. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. So it's all here, which is exciting. Okay, let's see if we want to do any condensing. So that one can't be condensed. That one can't be condensed. Car, we can condense. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay. Now we have $1,100, $1,200, $1,240. $1,240 in car. Wedding is 1,000. Gifts. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 60, 80, 100. Yep. 140. And gifts. Christmas. Personal. We can condense this. 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's do from the back. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. All right, 320. This is gonna feel so much better. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. All right. That should be all that we can condense. Yep. Wow, look how much thinner that is. So thin. Okay, so we have $1,200 going back to the bank. That big old wad of cash. $1,200 ready to help me to get some interest and have my money make money, which is so exciting. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this style of video, just kind of updating you on my cash envelopes every couple months, or if you'd like to see something different regarding my budget or, you know, whatever it is. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.